Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Karl Malone, and Kobe Bryant are the top 3 players atop of the all-time points in a career list in NBA history. Obviously, Kobe passed Michael Jordan last season. So in today's Big 3 Challenge video, we take a look at what would happen if we took those 3 players, put them on the same exact team. How would they do in one season together? Can they go 82-0? Because really the goal of this Big 3 Challenge is to get one Big 3 to go 82-0 on a 50 simulator difficulty. One of these days it'll happen, man. It has not happened yet, but one day it will. Our first loss of the year comes against the Detroit Pistons. And I mean, the Big 3 didn't necessarily do awful. I mean, Kareem had 32 and 17, but look at the Pistons. Anthony Tolliver had 25 points. He's a 69 overall, bro. He's a 69 overall, 84 mid, 84 3. His career high is 34, season high is 25, and he torches us for 25 points. I do not understand 2K sometimes, man. I really just do not understand. So we end up losing to the Warriors, the Pacers. We dropped both of our games against the Pistons on the year, which is actually pretty surprising. I was not expecting us to do that. We do beat the Warriors in our second meeting against them, but lose to the Thunder in our second meeting against them. So far, at the All-Star break, we have lost 3 games in a row, and we are sitting with a 38 and 17 record. Now, yes, that is a good record, but when the Warriors are 43-9 and the Thunder are 39 and 15, that's not exactly a record that you want to have, especially with 3 of the best scorers in NBA history. Now, I'm not saying that these are the 3 best scorers in NBA history. Like, I'm not saying Karl Malone is ahead of Michael Jordan of scoring points in games, because, I mean, let's be real, Michael Jordan is one of the best scorers in the game. I'm just saying, these 3 players are, you know, the top of the all-time points leaderboard, rankings, whatever you want to call it. I took like 6 takes doing this intro because it was super awkward. Like, I did not know actually how to say who these 3 players were. So there are the stats on the year. Kobe is actually leading the team in points scored and actually points total scored, as he has scored 1302, Malone with 1178, and then Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, totally didn't see his stat totals. But tell me how Kareem is not ahead of DeAndre for Defensive Player of the Year. Like, I'm sorry, man. Like, he so should have been ahead of him right there for Defensive Player of the Year. Now, here we go into the second half of the season. We need to just go on a nice winning streak to, you know, get the #1 seed back. But we lost 6 straight games. But here we go. We're going on a win streak. We won 10 in a row, 12, 14, 15, 16. We beat the Celtics by a ton of points. And we have won 22 games in a row going into the playoffs. We ended up tying with the Golden State Warriors for first in the Western Conference, but we did hold that tiebreaker against them. So the Los Angeles Lakers, led by Kobe Bryant, Karl Malone, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, are the #1 seed in the Western Conference. Now, I don't know how Kareem did not win Defensive Player of the Year, like I said. I feel like he definitely should have, but he does make the all-defensive second team, and all 3 members of the Big 3 did make one All-NBA team. So like I said, we did tie with the Golden State Warriors for first, but since we did hold that tiebreaker, we are ahead of them in the standings. We are on a 22-game win streak. That is crazy impressive. I was actually really impressed when, you know, I was simulating and this happened. Like, I was not expecting us to, you know, win 22 games in a row. I was just kind of, you know, expecting us to finish third, finish second, right behind the Warriors. But, you know, hey, man, 2K is crazy sometimes. Like I said, when Anthony Tolliver scored 25, you can never really understand which 2K you're going to get. The 2K that helps you out or the 2K that ends up screwing you over. So we end up winning our first round series in 5 games, our second round series in 7 games, only winning Game 7 against the Thunder by 1 point. Kobe with 30 and 10, Kareem with the double-double, and then Malone, I did not see his stats. So now we're taking on the Golden State Warriors. It is 2-1. We need to win this game, and we don't. We are down 3 games to 1. We come back 3-2, and we end up getting eliminated by probably the most cheesiest team in 2K right now. We end up losing by 12 points to the Golden State Warriors in Game 6, as they do go on to win the NBA championship. So this Big 3 Challenge was a fail. This team could not end up winning a championship, but that's just because the Warriors in this game are pretty much unstoppable. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you guys did enjoy. Now, the way that this works for the next Big 3 challenge that I do, basically, you just comment a Big 3, and then while you are in the comments, just thumb up all the Big 3s that you would like to see, and the most thumbed up comment will be the next video that I do. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys all next time. Peace.